Hello and good morning, good afternoon, or good night wherever you are, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I apologize for the lighting situation. It is nighttime and I'm trying to film this video, and this is the only light that I could get to work. If you've watched my vlogs, you know that I have a ring light now, but unfortunately I cannot get the ring light on my tripod. Apparently you need a different stand for the ring light. So I have to go buy one of those, but I was already about to film this video. So I have an LED panel light, but it's like lighting me from the bottom up, which is why you see these like weird shadows going on in the background, and like got weird shadows on my face. I'd have to be like here for it to be lighting me properly. But I have nowhere else to put it. So this is how today's video is gonna go, and hopefully it looks okay in post-production. So, let's just get started. Today is a quick little mini review almost. It's not going to be a full review because I haven't been using it for a while, but a mini review of the Apeu AirFit Cushion XP, and this is the special Bonobono set. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Bonobono. And this is in the shade 21. Alright, so let's just get into it. So, I don't know if this comes with a refill. I think it's a refill. I don't know if it's a refill or if I have to like assemble this pack myself. But this is what the pack looks like. It has Bonobono's face on it. And when you open it up, it has a cute little pack. Oh my gosh, this lighting. And for the moment of truth. Alright. Ooh, okay. That's looking quite dark. So that's what the shade looks like. And of course it doesn't look dark in this light. There we go. That looks pretty dark, guys, doesn't it? We're about to find out together. I'm gonna peel the sticker off of the mirror. And we are just gonna jump right into it. I'm not wasting any time with this video. And I already did all my skincare off camera, so we're just gonna get started. The puff is very soft though. Like, this feels softer than any other puff that I've had. So, let's see. Oh my gosh, it's, it gives you a lot. Like, with one puff. Oh my gosh. That is a lot. I don't know if it's the type of puff that it is or why it gave so much. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try and do only half of my face so that you guys can see like before and after. But yeah, it's definitely darker than my skin. Alright, so I think it's blended in as good as it's gonna get. But I do have to say that I don't think I like this one as much as I like the Pikachu one. I feel like the Pikachu one, even though it is darker than my skin tone as well, it gives a better finish. Like, this one looks like it's settling into all of the fine lines and like pores. I don't know if you guys can see because of the lighting. That's terrifying. Maybe if I turn the lighting down a bit? I don't know how. Okay, I'm just gonna try and zoom in on my face in like post-production, and you guys can see that this side doesn't have any makeup on it, this side does, and maybe on camera it's coming up fine on this side, but, and also like from far away it looks fine, but up close it just looks a bit almost cakey. And I've never really experienced that with a BB cream before. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side though, and we will see what happens. I'll do one puff this time. Pretty dark. Pretty dark for my skin tone. But I feel like it's not like so off to where I couldn't save it again, like with some whitening cream or with some, I don't know what else. Whitening cream would save it, or like bronzer, I guess, if you wanted to. I was watching a video from like a big beauty YouTuber the other day, and I think it was Nikki Tutorials, and she said that when her foundations are too dark for her skin, because she is so pale, that she likes to take a bronzer and take it down on her neck, and that's what helps. So I've never actually done that because most of the time I try to lighten up the foundation in some way instead of darkening up my neck, but I guess it would work as long as you're not wearing like an off-shoulder top. It's just I feel like I would break out on my neck because I don't wash my neck when I wash my face, so I feel like all the makeup wouldn't come off. So, I mean, maybe if you use makeup wipes, but I'm not a big fan of makeup wipes. I've heard that they're not too good for your skin. Alright, so now that I look like a ghost with like no lips and stuff, let's take a look at this foundation, or BB cushion. So first, it has a slight smell to it, just slight. Nothing super overpowering or super florally. I think it's kind of like a powdery scent. That's what I'm kind of getting from it. Alright, and now I brought out my handy dandy princess mirror. And overall, it is definitely darker, quite a bit darker than my neck. It's at least one shade, possibly even 2 shades darker. I have to, like, look at the footage because I'm really hoping that you guys can see what I'm seeing, because if not, I'm just going to sound crazy. I really wish that I could have gotten the ring light working, but it is a little shiny in the wrong places. Like here on the chin, it's pretty shiny, and then here and here, and then the nose is shiny, the forehead's shiny. So I feel like it's shiny in places where you would normally get oily, and that makes it just look like you're oily. So if you set it with powder, you might not have that problem, but it's definitely an issue if you're just trying to be quick and have like a BB cream that you can use right out of the package. I don't think this is one of those. It seems to have set alright, like it doesn't seem to be coming off on my fingers if I touch my face. Never mind. It comes off a little bit. Just a tiny bit though. It's not super bad, but it is, like, you definitely want to set this with a powder if this was what you were using for your foundation for the day. Definitely set it with a powder, unless you live in like a freezing cold climate where you just never set your face with a powder. But yeah. The finish isn't as bad anymore as it was when I first applied it. It seems to have like smoothed out a bit for like the pores and stuff like that. It's not sinking into the pores as much as it was before. I don't know, guys, I don't know how I feel about it because like I said, it does make you look very oily. I don't think it's showing up properly on camera, like how oily this makes you look. I don't know if I move back if it'll help. I'm not sure what will help, but you can see how there's like a difference from my neck to my face right now, and it is a bit too much of a difference to look natural. So I will try lightening it up, but, and I will use it up. It's not unusable, but I just don't really recommend it. I feel like there are better products out there. I think I got this because it was on clearance, so if you can find this on clearance somewhere, then maybe it's worth picking up. Also, if you're a shade darker than me, that would definitely help because it would mean that you don't have to worry about lightening it or darkening your neck, which helps one step further. Or if you have like extremely dry skin, this might be helpful. But even though it's winter right now, I feel like my skin isn't as dry as it normally is, which may be one of the reasons why I'm having this problem with it looking quite oily. I just feel like it won't stay as well as a foundation that doesn't come off looking oily. So overall, I have to give it maybe 2.5 hearts, just because that's like, it's like halfway, because I feel like I don't know if it breaks me out yet. I normally don't have problems with foundations breaking me out, but you never know. Especially because it does have a light fragrance to it. And then the finish is starting to look a bit nicer, but it is too dark for my skin, and this is the lightest shade that they had. And I don't like how it looks oily, so I take off points for that. The benefits are, if you have dry skin, like really, really dry, dehydrated skin, this might be a good choice for you because it will not settle, like, it will not dry out the spots that are already dry. That said, I don't know if you have flaky skin already, if it will cling to that, or if it'll kind of soften it up and mask it. I'm not 100% sure on that because my skin is like not dry and flaky right now. So my skin is pretty combination right now, like oily here, it gets a little dry here, but nothing extreme. So normally I have very dry skin in the winter, we just haven't been cold enough. I haven't been outside in the cold enough lately to get that super dry skin. So it's like, it's an average BB cushion. That's all I can say about it, is that it was nice because it comes with a refill and stuff, and the puff is very, very soft. I love that puff. But I just feel like there should be more shades, and I feel like it's a little too oily looking for me. I will try setting it with a powder and seeing what happens, because the finish is not as bad as it was when I first applied it. Like I said, it looked very cakey when I first applied it, and now it's kind of softening out. So I will leave an update in the description down below, because really if I put some powder on and then wait and film again later, it's going to be even darker, this lighting is going to look even worse. So I'm just going to leave it as it is, and for the next video, hopefully I'll have a ring light set up. Either that or I will use natural lighting again. But I will not be filming another nighttime video until I get that ring light set up. So I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for bearing through this lighting situation. I know it's a pain in the butt, but thank you again so much. I really, 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 really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below. We are so close to 100 subscribers, guys, and it would just be so awesome to hit that goal. So be sure to share this with your friends. If they're interested in Korean beauty products or makeup at all, then just send them a link and be like, hey guys, found a video for you. Alright guys, well, that's it for today's video, and I will see you all back here next time, hopefully. So that is really it for today's video, and I will try to leave the link if you guys are interested in this. I'll try to leave the link down below if I can find it anymore. If I can't, I will write that down below. But that is it, and I hope to see you all back here next time. Bye! Hello, and good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are, and welcome back to my channel. I am, like, very out of sight. And if you haven't been watching my Vlogmas videos, Vlogmas ends tomorrow. I probably shouldn't throw that in there, because I think Vlogmas will be over by the time I upload this. But I will...